Today we are going to discuss question answers from the chapter A Bicycle in Good Repair, and the questions will be from inside the chapter. Okay, so let me take out the book A Bicycle in Good Repair text. So, first question, what does the narrator and his acquaintance plan to do or plan to go for? What kind of journey they plan to take together, or what kind of activity they plan together? The syllabus of grammar term 2 is the short syllabus which was uploaded. Okay, so let me tell you the names of the chapters once again, since many of you are still having confusion. Accepting direct and indirect speech and the writing portion, the rest all the chapters will come for the exam. Okay, so let me just tell you the chapters. Wait. Yes, and PT2 grammar portion also you have to practice for the term 2. Okay, PT2 grammar portion also you will have to practice. Understood? PT2 grammar portion also you will have to practice. So for grammar from term 2, whatever chapters are there, it will be from chapter number 14, chapter 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25. Okay, so will I repeat again? The chapters for grammar from term 2 will be chapter number 14, future tense, chapter 15, active and passive voice, chapter 16, adverbs, chapter 17, prepositions, chapter 18, verbs and prepositions, chapter 19, conjunctions, chapter 24, understanding words better, chapter 25, synonyms and antonyms. Okay, and from PT2, whatever is there in the grammar syllabus, all the chapters will be there in term 2 as well. That is chapter number 11, modals, chapter 12, present tense, chapter 13, past tense, chapter 23, punctuation and capital letters. Okay, so all these chapters will come in the term 2 for the grammar section. However, the text portion will only contain the chapters which are allotted for the term 2 syllabus and nothing from the PT2 syllabus. So, from the text portion you have to do Mystery of the Talking Fan, The Invention of Vita Wong, Meadow Surprises, A Bicycle in Good Repair, and from the supplementary text you will read The Bear Story and A Tiger in the House. After telling you all this, I hope there wouldn't be any confusion for you. If you have any confusion, do check the video which will be uploaded today in the e-portal, not e-portal, YouTube channel. Okay. So, the first question which I had was, what activity did the narrator and his companion plan to do? The answer is yes, you are right. The answer is they planned to go for a long bicycle ride. Okay. Now, the next question for you is, what do you think the word spoken by the narrator when he said, I woke up early for me means? I woke up early for me. What does this mean? Okay, what does this word mean, or what does this expression mean? What does he was ready than usual and also the other man. It means that he woke up early according to his natural routine, whatever natural routine that he followed every day. Compared to that, he woke up early and he got ready as well quite early. Okay, it means that. So you are right. Okay. The next question is, when after the narrator was ready, how long did he have to wait for the man to come, or how late did the man arrive? So all the questions you will prepare from inside the book. Okay, from inside the book, all the questions which are there, you will have to prepare them. Okay. So from inside the book, everything you will read half an hour late. Very good answer. Very good answer. The next question is, what was the first question which was asked by the companion of the poet when he came to his place? What was the first question which he asked related to the bicycle? What was the first question asked by the companion of the poet regarding his bicycle? The next question is, yes, right. How does the cycle run, or what kind of a performer his machine was? And what was the answer given by the narrator? What was the answer given by the narrator? The next question is, yes, like most of them, easily enough in the morning, goes a little stiffly after lunch. So the narrator replied in a casual, off-handed as well as humorous manner, and he said that his cycle ran like most other cycles in a flexible and smooth manner in the morning time. However, in the afternoon time, the cycle became a little bit stiff. After hearing the answer of the narrator, do you remember what the companion do? So your question is, tell me the first disruptive action or destructive action committed or done by the companion of the narrator to the cycle. The first activity that he did with the cycle, what was it? Yes, he shook the cycle. He caught hold of the cycle by the front wheel. That means he took the front wheel of the cycle and then he shook it violently. Okay, this is the action. The next is, how did the author feel after this activity? How did the author feel after this activity? How did the author feel, okay, after this activity? How did the author feel after this activity? He asked not to do, yeah, but how did he feel? You have said the response of the author, but how did he feel? That means, was he affected at all, or was he just very casual about it? Just tell me that answer. Yes, the narrator was actually affected by the way his companion or his friend had shook the cycle. He felt really bad for it, and he felt as much hurt as he would if anybody hurt his dog. Okay. The next question is, after shaking the cycle, what was the judgment passed by the companion of the narrator on the working of the cycle? What was the judgment which he passed? That means, what was the comment which he made after he shook the front wheel? What was the comment which he made? No, the comment that the companion of the narrator made was, or the man made was, that the front wheel wobbles. Okay, that the front wheel of the bicycle wobbles. That was the companion's comment. Okay, the next question is, why did the narrator leave the companion with the cycle alone? Why did the narrator leave his companion or leave his friend with the cycle alone? And where did he go? Where did he go? Yes. So, tell me the answer. Why did he leave the companion or leave the man alone with the cycle, and where did he go? Okay, so he left him alone with the cycle because yes, Antik, you are right, because he went back to take the hammer. Because the man asked for a hammer, the narrator had to leave him alone with the cycle, and he went inside his tool shed to take the hammer. So where did he go? He went to the tool shed. And why did he go? To bring the toolbox which contained the hammer. Okay. The next question is, what was the sight which greeted the narrator when he came back? What was the sight which greeted the narrator when he came back from the tool shed? What was the sight which was greeted? Let me ask by calling your names. Ayantik is answering. I can see Nandini. Why aren't you answering? Pratush, Sania, Shandeep, Shakshi, Tanisha, Mona Lisa also I think answered. No, Sania has also answered. So those of you who are not answering, please answer. If you have trouble typing, you can even speak in the mic, but that should be done very discreetly and in a very disciplined manner. Everybody should not speak at once. Okay. He was sitting on the ground with the front wheel between his legs. Yes. So when he came back, the sight which greeted him was, the narrator had gone inside the tool shed to look for the hammer, but when he got back, he saw that the man had already got hold of the cycle. He was sitting on the ground with the front wheel. He had already managed to get the front wheel out from the body of the bicycle, and he was sitting with the front wheel between his legs. Okay, and he saw that he was twiddling or playing with him. Okay, so students, today I am not going to discuss any more questions from this chapter. We will continue this discussion of questions for the rest of the time we have before the exam. Okay, bye students. If anybody has joined late, please give your attendance.